Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025.
Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's had it nicked away. He's picked it, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Cruyff. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Owen. That's a throw.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. That is masterful defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's fabulous. Xabi Alonso carries the ball down the right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Del Piero! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's had a shot! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's been cut out. Well played. And that brings the first half to a close. Colorado Springs have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Colorado Springs are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Oh, he's burst through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ronaldinho. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni. Now it's Dembele. No, he's had it taken off him. Nedved. Pinches it off him. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good read, needed to be.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. "75 minutes played. Oh, this is a great position. And he's found... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is good pressure. Just Adriano! And it's been hooked away.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Now this could be a chance. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's got away. Kaká. And time is up. Colorado Springs have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. India have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Stood up well to him there. Nicely shaped ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. It's Luis Suarez! That's really well cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's gone looking for safety. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Griezmann. Edmilson. Rummenigge. India have reclaimed it. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he spark a counter here? Thinks about the shot. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this? Griezmann. Real chance! That's going to go a long way. Cruyff. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he is dashing away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get rid. Well timed, excellent interception. Colorado Springs do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. Bale is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! He's got a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And we have our very first corner.
Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Colorado Springs still ahead by the game's only goal. And that has been cut short. Raul has a look and plays it forward. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Ronaldinho.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Maldini clears it away. David Villa is flagged offside. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Colorado Springs effectively played like two different teams. Pretty placid before the break, but looked much more up for it after half-time. Eventually, those efforts were rewarded. There's a lot of positives to take from that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And here's Suarez. Foot in. And it's Griezmann. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now he's running away, and he shoots! Bojan Krkić finds himself offside. Bojan. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through.
Besiktas always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
DiMarco getting this one clear. Xavi Alonso. And it's Drogba. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Good ball, good take. Nedved. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. It's Luis Suarez! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Nedved. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, this looks sharp. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Colorado Springs looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Cruyff, can he finish? Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be...
Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. He's in, must be. And a chance. Well taken goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Colorado Springs are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Almost an hour gone. Always goal side. Cruyff on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in. They're urging him to shoot. Van Dijk with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Nedved. Xavi Alonso. And it's Soboslai. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Colorado Springs are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion.
Bullet! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Olmo. And he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Luis Suarez. Griezmann. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's quick to return it. Another chance from a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Now the ball's gone astray. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Zanetti, impressive jump. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nedved. And this is Hullet. Griezmann. A dangerous raider down the right hand. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Nedved.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Howson. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in, Multi. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Colorado Springs are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0. Put it! And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Adriano. No, again there's no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Played back.
Just too much pressure.
It's fallen! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Corner number 2 then. And a header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Olise wins the duel this time. Adriano. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, important interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Zanetti has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you
oh,
should
he's
listen.
on his own! Now, who's going to be first to this? He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. It's gone out for a throw-in. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Griezmann! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Crosses it in. Harrison tries to clear. Well, that has not gone well. Colorado Springs are almost home and dry now. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Now this could be it's Griezmann! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Colorado Springs are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. 5 minutes to add. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Luis Suarez, and this is Hullet. He's having a pop! And that is as much as we have time for. Colorado Springs really have hit the height. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And here's Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. And Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. Aubameyang. That has been slung wide. Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Diaz stood his ground strongly. And it's Vitinha. This looks promising. Colorado Springs, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Aubameyang. It's run loose here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved did just about. And he's let fly. Zico. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Colorado Springs
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Zico distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's beaten the last man. Messi. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for 1-0. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Marquinhos. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Diaz. Not the most accurate pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Colorado Springs are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Away we go again. Colorado Springs leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Aubameyang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Colorado Springs have the chance to go the other way. Luis Suarez looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, we always look the favourite there. And it's Zico. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vinicius Junior!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi Alonso. He shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bale. He is through here. Nedved plays it long. And here's Aubameyang. Decent chance! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Towering header! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That is good alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
De Rossi. And here's Eto'o. Vieira. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Eto'o. And he's got away from him. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Anderlecht have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Anderlecht with the corner, their first. Bullish header! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Anderlecht are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Thuram cuts it out. That's a sharp pass. Colorado Springs are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Might be danger here. And the shot! Oh, the ball. And it's come back out to him. And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Colorado Springs choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
A case now of complete control. Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes. Colorado Springs not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Turam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Rossi. Stam. Turam. Stam. Desai. Lam. And here's Eto. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Messi. Stam. Desai. Lam. Colorado Springs do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Some really good ball movement. Griezmann. Anderlecht are looking to play on the counter here. Could be danger here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lam.